mouth. Jill was pretty good. You're going to have holes in your mouth, you know. You are.
Uh-oh. I'm live streaming.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the ShockMouths podcast, the only podcast that has had more chances than a cat has lives, and I've perfected the opener now. I'm so happy, but now it's not the ShockMouths podcast without a really shit opener, so I'm gonna have to think of something to fuck it up somehow. How about I forget what we talk about? No, I'm just joking, I've got it written down here. Only a couple of things happened this week. So we've been away for 3 weeks, and I did want to give a little update about the channel, what I'm thinking, yada yada, and that's probably the only reason I've come on today. And the other two things I want to talk about is the Johnny meme, obviously, which isn't a meme. It's fucking real life for some people who have kids, and it's been real life for quite a long time. And the KSI versus Logan Paul. Not much really to say about KSI versus Logan Paul. I haven't even got dot points about that one, because there's nothing really to fucking say, because it was a non-event. I was asleep during it. Anyway, I'll get to that when I get to it. How is everyone? Hopefully, if you're watching the replay, you click the notification button, and you won't miss the next live stream. So, channel update. Right. How I've done these podcasts in the past is the plan was to do 10 in a row every week, take a 2-week break, and then do another 10, and yada 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 yada. I've had some thoughts, and I don't think it should go on like that from now on, because the reason why I did 10 in a row was because I wanted to push myself to come on no matter what every week, even if it was a slow week and there was nothing really to talk about. And it kind of showed in those episodes, and it probably would have benefited everybody, this live stream especially, if we just didn't come on, because they were kind of weak. And I'm going to be a bit short and weak today because I've been off for 3 weeks, so I'm a bit rusty. And so I don't think we should do 10-week blocks anymore. I think it should be, and I don't think there should be scheduled breaks either, because what if something happens during that break and I want to come back? And it was during the time off, I wanted to come on and have a casual stream, and then people were saying, "Oh, but you're on break," you were saying. I was like, yeah, but it's just casual. I think it doesn't matter. So I think from now on, it'll be on if it's on, if it's not, if it's not. Check your sub boxes, there'll be an event thing in there. If there's an event created, and like if it turns up in your subscription boxes, like, hey, they're live streaming, then we'll be live streaming. If it's not there, then it's not. It'll be at the same time. What is it there? 7 a.m. Eastern US says there, right there. It'll be less, what's the word? Rigid? No. Structured? No. It'll be less strict. It'll give us more room to move. And, yeah. So I think that would be a lot better going forward. Hey, Golf Guy Games, how are you? Just saw you pop. Also, no more random calls in gaming streams. Not so much in the podcast one. I think that's okay. The reason why I don't think we should take random call-ins anymore on gaming streams is because when, say, for instance, during these streams, I'm very focused right now what's going on. If someone was in my ear talking to me, I'd be very, very focused, very switched on as to what they're saying. And if they come out with some bullshit, I can straight away go, no, you're full of shit. But if I'm playing a game and I'm like only half here, there have been times when I've had people call in, they'll say something and I've missed it because I'm playing a game, and I don't find out till afterwards, and I'm like, oh, I can't keep that on my archive now because I didn't shoot them down. I didn't say you're full of shit when I should have, and we can't have that, and it sucks. This isn't one particular person, by the way. If you're listening and you think it's you, it's not you. This has been multiple occasions with different people on varying degrees, and I think it's got to stop. So, and it sucks because I don't like saying you can come in, you can't come in. I want everyone to be able to come in. Sorry. That sounded bad. That didn't sound as good as, it sounded better in my head. I want everybody to come in. But yeah, for now, it's still going to be everyone can come in on the podcast because, yeah, like I said, I'm paying attention. Ripley's not here this week. He's busy, which is cool. That's cool. I know he's listening to the replay right now, whenever that is. Hi, Ripley. You're missed. Because I know he'd jump in right now and he'd give a comment. He'll probably write one in the thing below. Check the comments down below. He's probably written one. That's if you're listening on YouTube. If you're listening on iTunes right now, go over to YouTube and look up ShockMouths. We don't have a custom URL yet, but Ripley's usually on the ball with that stuff. Ripley is usually in my ear the whole time, not saying anything, but he'll be just listening, and he's a very good stream cop. So yeah, Golf Guy Games just said hi, Ripley. Yeah, hi, Ripley. Ripley, if you're listening to the replay, check the live chat. There's a hello for you in there. Right. I think that was all I wanted to say about the channel update. Yeah, basically, that there'll be no... Basically, it won't be 10 in a row and then 2-week break. There will be no breaks. It'll just be, I'm streaming this week, or I'm not. Who cares? So, Johnny. This Johnny meme. You know how it goes. Johnny, you eating sugar? No, papa. Telling lies? Yes, papa. Wait, no, papa. No, I'm not. Open your mouth. Ah. It's like, who eats sugar anyway? Yeah, I've known about this song for quite a while because I have a kid, and I don't try to talk about my kid on Twitter because I don't expect anyone who doesn't have kids to give a shit, and nobody follows me on Twitter to hear about my kids, so I try to not mention that sort of stuff, and I try to not mention shit like this, Johnny, because I didn't think anyone would care. Turns out everyone cares about this meme quite a lot. Now, yeah, like I said, I've known about this for a while because I think the Johnny eating sugar song, I have shown my kid before. My kid loves it. And that's where I have a problem with this becoming a meme, is because everyone's like, haha, it's very funny, haha. And then it'll die. PewDiePie will review it. It'll die. And then everyone will move on to the next thing. And they won't ever have to listen to this again. But not parents. Parents have to listen to this shit all the time. And it's not, it just doesn't fucking end. Same with Baby Shark too. There's now Baby Shark, there's a remix I saw getting played in nightclubs and shit like that. Like, fuck you. Go get your own. Don't take our misery and torture and make it into your entertainment. It's literal torture that you're what's the word? What's that word that everyone likes to use? You're appropriating our culture. This is culture appropriation of the highest order. But now, with this Johnny song, I've never actually checked out the channel, because I'll just put the song on and, like, put it in front of my kid. This is the other thing. I don't put YouTube in front of my kid for hours on end. That's wrong. No, I think that's wrong. It's like, it's 5-10 minutes at most at a time. Just when I absolutely need them to just be still while I put pants on them or something. But, yeah, I'm not one of those people. We'll get to that in a minute. But this made me check out the actual channel. It's got nearly 16 million subscribers. And like 5 billion views or some shit. Wait, let me check the About page. How many views? 5 billion views. Jesus Christ. And there's live streams as well. There's this other channel right now. I've got it paused. That live chat there is live. But I've got it paused because it's got like little kids playing and shit. I don't want to show other people's kids. I'm not comfortable with that. 173 people watching this thing right now. Way more than what we got. We got 2 or 3. 2 or 3. The YouTube algorithm's wrong. Anyway, it's just funny that the live chat here is like all mashed and shit. That's people who have put the tablet in front of their kid or the phone, and the kid's just mashing their hands on the screen, just pressing anything. Like the dislikes there is like 1/3 of it is disliked. That's probably just kids just mashing on the screen. My kid, I didn't think did that. I found out the hard way the other day that my kid does do that. I was on my ASMR channel. If you don't know, I got an ASMR channel. Check it out. And oh yes, only one in chat. Yes, thank you, Golf Guy Games. I found out the hard way that my kid mashes the screen because I was looking at my ASMR channel and I saw on the front page was the Pikachu song. If you don't know what that is, let me just find it for you. Pikachu song. And I'll just show you what I mean. Oh, god damn it. Of course, this is live, so... And I only just thought of this now. The Pikachu song. This is how the Pikachu song goes. That was on the front page of my ASMR channel. My very quiet, very sensual ASMR channel. That was on its front page. I'm like, what the hell's that doing there? And I realized that my kid must have mashed the screen and added it to a playlist, which then brought it to the front page of my ASMR channel, because I was logged into my ASMR channel when she did it. I'm like, god damn it, she's infiltrating my YouTube channel. And there's other very weird songs that I've found after further inspection. This is where you should always check out what your kids are bloody watching. There's this song called the Obey song. I mean, I don't disagree with the values that this song has, but listen.
Obey, obey, let's obey our mother. They will always say good for us.
And the little sound effects.
They will always do good for us.
This is disgusting.
Obey, obey, let's obey our
They're all dressed in red too.
Obey, let's obey our mother.
It's very dictatory. But I just want to listen to the sound effect. This one.
Our Father cares us deeply.
It sounds like he's been shot in the knee. Look.
Our Father cares us deeply. Our Father cares us deeply.
Ah! That's so comical. Hang on.
Our Father cares us deeply.
That's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. But I saw this tweet about this. It was a very interesting tweet. There are a ton of animators on YouTube who are struggling to get their own creations out there, get views on top of just talented people in general who struggle daily to try and make something work and prosper on the site. Meanwhile, their shit algorithm rewards this. And it's listed, the channel that brought this into the world. This beautiful sound.
Our Father cares us deeply.
Ah! Now, there's a reason why there's a reason why this has 5 billion views, right? And that's because the way the YouTube algorithm works is it wants to see that you can bring people to YouTube and keep bringing those same people back and watching over and over and over again. If your audience watches one particular video of yours over and over again, the algorithm is going to go, oh, that must be a good video because I'm a fucking robot and I can't tell what's good and not. But if everyone's coming to watch this and they're coming to watch it every day for a shit ton amount of time, then maybe other people will do that too if I serve this to new people. And then it just spreads like friggin' wildfire. So this video, Obey, has 4.4 million views. Say if 100,000 people were to find that video and watch it, what, 10 times? That's... Sorry, no, I'm doing quick math in my head live. This is not a good idea. Sorry, if they were to watch it 40 times, which is very likely over the course of a month, that'll shoot it up easily. That means it's not a 100,000 viewed video, it's a 4.4 million. My mouth is really wrong because I'm live, and fuck you, Jesse, if you watch this eventually and I did the math wrong, and because I know you did math wrong one time and I gave you shit for it, but that was because you filmed it, you edited it, and then you uploaded it, all knowing that the math was wrong and you had every single opportunity to fact check. I'm live and I don't have that opportunity, Jesse. Fuck you. Anyway, yes, that's why these videos just take off. It's not this content creator's fault. Johnny. Billion surprise toys, nursery rhymes and songs. It's not their fault. It's YouTube's fault. They need to come up with a better way to determine, like, hey, the algorithm needs to be able to... They need to be able to tell the algorithm, essentially, that, hey, adults don't watch the one thing over and over again like a child does. How about we tweak it a bit so that we can maybe differentiate between the two? I don't know. Golf Guy Games, do you know... You probably don't. I don't know what the youngest age you can punch into your YouTube account is, but maybe if your YouTube account had an age assigned to it, say if... Oh no, I've already jumped 20 steps ahead and I've just realized it won't work. I'll finish the thought anyway. And then if you could punch in an age into your YouTube account and then YouTube would go like, oh, this one's for a 1-year-old, say. A parent is created for their 1-year-old. But then I've realized a lot of parents that I know, every single parent I know would not take that step. So that wouldn't work. In fact, a lot of them probably don't even have accounts. A lot of them are probably not logged in. A lot of them just... Pretty much everyone that I know outside of YouTube, they don't have an account, really. They just go to the website and just use it. Golf Guy Game says, I'm pretty sure you legally have to be 13 to have an account. Okay, well, there you go. 13's the youngest. Yeah, so 13 is the lowest you can go. Because, yeah, I'm remembering now that's what it says in the analytics. Anyway, that's why these videos are so popular. Because, yeah, children love repetitive shit. What is this other tab that I've got? Oh, yeah, that's the live stream. Yeah, 165. Well, it's gone down. When I started live streaming, they had 200. So they've all gone elsewhere. Anyway, how long we got? 17 minutes in. Yeah, like I said, this is only going to be a short one. So KSI versus Logan Paul. I didn't get to watch it because in my time zone, the fight went from like 2 in the morning until 7 in the morning. And that's like... If it started earlier and finished at 3, I could probably do that, but I was like, no, I'm not staying up till 2 in the morning to catch the beginning of something and then stay up even longer to watch the end. No. Otherwise, I would have happily paid the $10 thing to watch it. And I've got good friends of mine that, I have one particular very good friend of mine who's very against that, and, I'm just imagining now what she would say. You're a dumb fuck. You're a dumbass. That's what she calls me. No, $10 is very cheap to watch two people bash the shit out of each other anyway. Who did watch it anyway, said Golf Guy Games. About 1 million people. About illegally. I think nearly 1 million people legally watched it and like 700,000 illegally watched it on Twitch. Which I'm sure everyone already knows. There was a shit ton of pirated streams on Twitch. Twitch staff were even caught watching it. But yeah, there was talk before so the fight was a draw. If you're living under a rock, it was a draw. And the weeks leading up to it, everyone was saying, "Oh, this is going to be rigged. Look at them. Look at I bet they're best friends the way they've been going on at this pre-press stuff." And leading up to the fight, I was like, "I don't give a shit if it's fake. I'm a WWE fan. I live for this fake shit. I live for this fake storyline. So long as it's entertaining and they punch the shit out of each other, who cares?" But then it turned out to be a draw. And then I was like, well, I'm really glad I didn't stay up to watch that. That would have been disappointing as fuck. Because bring it back to WWE, because that's the only thing I have to go off here, is I remember Battleground pay-per-view of WWE in 2013. There was a no result at the end. It was a big, heavily promoted match between, I think it was Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. Pretty sure it was. And it was determined to determine the champion or some shit. And then Big Show comes out from the crowd and then just clobbers both of them. Neither of them win, and then the pay-per-view just ends. Now, WWE's predetermined, so that was very predetermined, so which meant that it just fell flat. It was like, well, why? There's no outcome here. I've paid for this pay-per-view, sat through it, and there's no result? It'd be different if it was real, because it'd be like, oh shit, Big Show just came out and just clobbered them. But it's predetermined, so it's like, obviously, McMahon told them to. Anyway, that's how I feel about this KSI versus Logan Paul thing. If it's fake. If it's fake. We don't know that. It probably is. They've already got a fight set for February, which was announced well before the one they had last weekend. Yeah, if you're faking it, I don't know why you would make it a draw. Like, have someone win, and then, like, you know, then it's like, oh, well, I'll fucking get you next time. But maybe it was like with the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a live-action meshed with cartoon movie, and they had both Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny in it in a scene together. And they also had Donald Duck and Daffy Duck going at it in a scene together. And the way they were able to get those two together was both studios agreed, so long as they were both seen as equal. Like, they had like I think they had like a Donald Duck and Daffy Duck had played music or some shit and tried to outdo each other, and the studios agreed only if there was no clear winner. It was just very even. And that's how they managed to get them. I think Steven Spielberg had a hand in it, in that deal too. I don't know. I'm going off the top of my head. Oh, see you, Golf Guy Games. Thank you for dropping by. Click a like on the way out. It sounds like that this is what Logan Paul and KSI is as well. If it's, I gotta keep adding that on the end. If it's fake. it sounds like, yeah, they were like, all right, fine, we'll do it, but only if, like, I'm the winner. And then the other one's like, no, I'm the winner. And like, all right, well, we'll have a draw. Like, because what are the odds that this thing was going to be a draw? Like, to make it a majority draw, I think there was 3 judges, and for a majority draw, 2 judges had to have it even Stevens. A complete draw. What are the odds that 2 of them were going to have it as a draw? Not only that, but the 3rd judge was 1 point away from calling it a draw as well. And I think that 1 point went to KSI. Sorry, just I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna make me scratch in to watch the next one. I probably will. I don't think they have a venue yet, but I'm hoping it's in Los Angeles or no, it's got to be in Las Vegas because that's like the capital of gambling and shit, and that's what boxing's known for, isn't it? People betting on the fight. But I think it should be in Las Vegas. Preferably Las Vegas to New York, because that's closer to my time zone. I heard Tommy C say on Shot from the Point the other day, "Nah, it's gotta be in New York because then you're too far away from the European time zone. And you can fuck you." Not really, Tommy. Please don't kill me. He's not gonna hear this. Fuck you. We missed out on the last one because it was too far away from our time zone. Give us a break here in Australia. Come on, give us one of them. Jesus Christ. Las Vegas for the win. Also, VidCon in Australia, speaking of Australia, is kicked off. Didn't go this year, obviously. I'm still at home. I went last year, and it was okay, but I couldn't justify the plane tickets and the hotel and stuff like that. If it was in Sydney, I'd go, but yeah, I can't justify traveling that. And leaving my family for the whole weekend, too. I've got a family to take care of. But yeah, like I said, don't know if we'll be back next week. That will be determined at the end of next week, whether or not we've got something to talk about. So yeah, very quiet, very short one this week. Hopefully get back into the swing of things. And click the like and subscribe button if you're listening. Follow on iTunes, there's a link down below. And until next time, stay shocky. And Ego Raptor, please make more cartoons.
You need to get off the fucking internet before I tell your fucking wife.